From ants marching in endless circles to geckos dropping their tails like tiny escape artists, nature is full of bizarre surprises. And today, we've got another one that will blow your mind. A small fish that turns into a spiky balloon when touched. Let's dive in. Two vultures strike a pose with wings stretched wide, like they're auditioning for a gothic runway show. But this strange behavior isn't about style. It's called the heraldic pose, and it helps them dry their feathers, warm up in the sun, and even cook off pesky parasites.
I have never, ever in my life seen anything this creepy. There must be a dead fish in there.
What looks like a spooky ritual is really just smart survival, nature's weirdest sunbathing routine. Have you ever seen a raccoon doing what looks like yoga in the sun, stretching out like a furry little guru? While it seems hilarious, this pose is actually a way to soak up warmth and stay comfortable after a chilly night. Call it yoga or just smart survival. Either way, this raccoon's morning stretch is the cutest positive boost you'll see all day.
Buddy's just taking it all in.
Caught on camera from inside the car, this fearless little squirrel rises up on two legs, like it owns the road. Scientists say squirrels often stand tall to scan for danger, but this one looks more curious or cocky than cautious. Whether confused or just showing off, it's a hilarious reminder that nature always has a surprise waiting around the corner. A falcon frozen mid-flight, hovering like a living glitch in the Matrix. Turns out, this airborne pause is just physics at play. Tiny muscles contracting for a moment, letting the bird hang in place like nature's own flight play button. It's one of those weird and wonderful behaviors that makes us question reality, and then smile when science steps in to explain the magic. A flock of sheep caught on marching in an endless circle around a parked truck, like they're stuck in a woolly carousel. While it looks spooky, scientists say this circling can happen when herd instincts go into overdrive. One sheep follows another, and suddenly the whole flock is looping non-stop. Creepy, funny, and fascinating all at once. Proof that even the most ordinary animals can surprise us with behaviors straight out of a mystery film. Imagine stepping outside to find a wriggling, perfect circle of larvae in your backyard. It looks like something from a sci-fi movie. In reality, these are dark-winged fungus gnat larvae, tiny creatures that thrive in damp soil and decaying leaves. Their odd ring formation happens when they follow each other's chemical trails, creating a loop they can't escape, like a living wormnado. Though eerie to watch, they're harmless to people and pets. This strange group behavior helps them stay moist and migrate together in search of food. A reminder that even the smallest backyard visitors have truly bizarre habits. A marching army of ants circles endlessly around a single white rock, like they're stuck in a tiny organized traffic jam. This strange loop happens when they pick up just the right scent trail and follow it right back to its starting point, creating a closed circuit of confusion. A pond full of koi suddenly begins swimming in perfect circles, as if rehearsing for a synchronized dance show. While it looks funny and hypnotic, this circling is often a social behavior, sometimes linked to feeding time, territory, or even just following the leader. It's one of those mesmerizing sights where you can't tell if the fish are confused or just showing off their choreography skills. A gust of air from a leaf blower hits the ants, and they freeze mid-stride like tiny statues caught in a buggy traffic jam. It's not a dance break, it's a startle response. The sudden wind throws off their pheromone trail and orientation, causing a brief panic pause. Ever spotted a ladybug leaving strange marks behind and thought it was drawing lines? Not quite. What you're seeing is reflex bleeding. When threatened, ladybugs release a yellow, foul-smelling liquid from their leg joints. It might look like tiny artwork, but it's really a clever defense trick to warn predators. "I taste terrible, back off." The horned lizard might look small and harmless, but it has one of the weirdest defense tricks in the animal world. When threatened, this spiky reptile can actually squirt blood from its eyes. It does this by building up pressure in its head until tiny blood vessels burst, shooting a stream of blood straight at predators. The blood tastes terrible to animals like coyotes, which quickly spit it out and leave the lizard alone. It sounds gross, but for the lizard, it's a life-saving weapon, proving that nature sometimes fights back in the strangest ways imaginable. When turkeys are seen circling a grave or tree, it looks spooky, like they're performing some kind of ritual. But the truth is simpler. Turkeys are social, flocking birds, and when one begins moving in a loop, others instinctively follow, creating a circling pattern. This behavior may also be linked to dominance displays or confusion caused by their strong herd instinct. Around a grave, it just feels extra chilling because of the setting. Imagine walking up to a picnic spot and finding a black bear sitting politely at the table, paws rested, enjoying a meal like it's part of the family barbecue. It looks hilarious, almost human. But it's also a lesson in how adaptable bears are. They're opportunistic eaters, meaning if food is left out, they'll gladly claim it, whether it's berries in the woods or sandwiches at a campsite. While the scene makes for a viral laugh, it's actually dangerous. Bears that get too comfortable with people can lose their fear and become a problem for both humans and themselves. Like a tiny feathered artillery, some penguins hunker down, aim their tail, and shoot their poop like a little cannon, sometimes up to 4 feet away. Far from disgusting showmanship, This ballistic behavior keeps their nests clean and their colony odor-free, a surprisingly smart survival tactic. The archerfish is a small fish with an amazing trick. It spits jets of water with perfect aim. When it spots an insect sitting on a branch above the water, it shoots a stream to knock the bug down and then quickly eats it. What makes this behavior so incredible is how smart the fish is. It adjusts its shot to account for distance, gravity, and even the way light bends in water, so the aim is always spot on. Like nature's own water gun, the archerfish proves survival can sometimes be both clever and entertaining. It sounds impossible, but yes, some fish really do eat snakes. Large predatory species like catfish, pike, or even groupers have been spotted swallowing snakes whole. These fish lie in wait, and when a snake swims too close, they strike with lightning speed. Their wide jaws and expandable stomachs make it possible to gulp down prey that seems far too big. To us, it looks like a miracle of nature, but to the fish, it's just another meal. Strange, shocking, and a little unbelievable, it's one of those moments that proves survival often takes the most unexpected forms. If you've ever seen a gecko suddenly lose its tail, don't panic. It's not a disaster, it's a survival trick. Many lizards, including geckos, can drop their tails when threatened, a process called autotomy. The tail doesn't just fall off, it wiggles and thrashes around wildly, distracting predators while the gecko makes a quick escape. Over time, the gecko will grow a new tail, though it often looks different from the original. What seems strange and even a little creepy is really a clever defense strategy. Proof that in nature, sometimes losing a part of yourself is the best way to live. While gliding peacefully through the water, a pufferfish suddenly finds itself lifted by a curious hand. In an instant, its calm, compact body transforms. It swells like a balloon, doubling in size right before our eyes. This strange reaction isn't just for show. It's a clever survival trick. By puffing up, the fish becomes harder to swallow and warns predators to back off. Sometimes tiny spines even stand out, making it look downright unappetizing. Funny, fascinating, and a little startling, this behavior proves that even the smallest sea creatures carry big surprises when it comes to survival. Who knew such a tiny creature could carry such a big, strange defense? The pufferfish proves that in nature, even the smallest animals have incredible tricks up their sleeve. If you enjoyed this fascinating moment, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable animal behaviors caught on camera.